Alrighty, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be talking about why this is the best tree stand for the money. This is the Big Game 1.5 HD 18-foot tree stand. I paid $150 for this, but I think it's supposed to be $180 when it's not on sale, but you can commonly find it for $150. And this, compared to the old tree stand that I was used to, massive improvement. The old one was probably about a 12-foot. It was fairly old. I think it had been hit by like an excavator or a bulldozer that hit the tree or whatever, so it was a little bit bent up. The seat was about at an angle like that, and the material at the base, there was no back, was rotted through. So we had a piece of plywood on it, and of course, sitting at an angle, it dug right into your legs, cut off circulation, and I was leaning right up against a knot in the tree. It just wasn't very pleasant at all. No armrest, no shooting rail, absolutely nothing. But this one is really nice. The seat, I think they call it a 1.5 because it's supposed to be a 1.5 person, but to me, I mean, you could definitely go smaller, but I think this is a pretty good size for me, and I'm fairly skinny. They also sell a 2.5, which is 2-person. And the one problem with this seat is it's really nice because this is the same style of seat I have on my fishing kayak, and it's just super comfortable. But this one, once you put any bit of pressure in the back, you hit the back of the tree, which the tree could be leaning slightly, but if you guys look there, that's where it attaches to the tree. And it's not too far back of the back of the seat here. So I think they could have designed that better and pushed that back a little bit further so you wouldn't be leaning up against this, which kind of, I don't want to say it kind of ruins it, but you're leaning up against that, which isn't very nice. I do have a little foam pad that I'll be able to shove in there during hunting season, and that should make it way better. But the seat is definitely a plus. It's very nice. You also have armrests, which come with these little Velcroed on parts. There's a very thin slice of foam on the top there, which makes it pretty nice. Again, not much, but it is a nice touch. And then, of course, you also have this shooting rail here. I'll stand up so you can see all of it. But this is the stop for the shooting rail. Comes all around here. Of course, I'm sure this would also serve as somewhat of a safety device to prevent you from just, sleeping and then falling off. But I think that'd be kind of hard to do because you can see the seat is a decent ways back on here, and it's a pretty generous seat. The other thing I like is we have this here footrest, which combined with the seat, this is just super comfortable, really comfortable tree stand. I also have this, I believe it's their universal blind kit from a Big Game. I bought this at the same time I bought the tree stand, simply because I'm not good at staying still. I like to move a little bit. I might move my legs every now and again, and I don't really want to be seen, especially when we're hunting in this area. As you can see, it's not massive, maybe like 50 yards. So the deer are definitely going to see you if you start moving a lot. So I like this because it should block out a lot of my legs. As you can see, it won't block out, everything, but it covers most of it, and it also comes up to about mid chest or upper chest. So I really like that. It should give me some decent cover in here, so I can, use my hands, whatever, use my phone, check time, or just general move around, reposition without just losing my stealth. And so I think it was definitely worth it. I just have it strapped on here and then some zip ties at the bottom there. The sun's coming out, but overall, I don't really know that this tree stand can be beat for the money, simply because you have an outstanding seat, you have armrests, you have a shooting rail, which 50 yards, I don't really think you can miss a shot if your rifle's actually zeroed. But it is nice if you had like a 200-yard shot, like you were on the edge of a field or something, or maybe even longer. This would definitely be a necessity. But I do like it anyhow because it gives me a place to mount this little blind kit. And also, you could rest your rifle on there, maybe against your shoulder, depending on barrel length and everything like that. And yeah, overall, just super nice. Absolutely love this thing. Yeah. And as you can see, I'm a decent ways up here. And this is the area I'm hunting in. I'll have to clear out some of the brush over there so I can see into the woods a little bit deeper. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. I'll leave the links to these in the description of the video in case you guys want to check them out. Not sponsored or anything. Hopefully not yet at least. But anyhow, favorite deer stand, definitely would recommend, and excited to use it this deer season.